good, boys? So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to get SMS subscribers utilizing meta ads for your clothing brand. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Getting SMS subscribers for a pre-drop, which is pretty much the stage before you actually drop, it's so important, okay? It's genuinely the most important thing ever because this is where you're going to make the most amount of money ever. I printed over $100,000 just using SMS alone. That's not including ads, organic, influencer marketing, nothing like that. Just strictly SMS. So I'm going to be going over exactly what creatives to use, how to set up fully SMS pre-drop campaigns, how your website should look so that you can optimize the password page for people to actually want to sign up. Because remember, it's going to be really, really hard to even get people to sign up in general because nobody likes to sign up for things. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you the creatives, the ad structure, how to optimize the website, and how to actually get these people locked in so that your brand can finally hit 10K a month. But before we get into it, I have a one-on-one mentorship called Fashion Wealth, which in Fashion Wealth, you guys get fully one-on-one mentored by me. If I handed you all the customers, the websites, the designs, the knowledge, the skill set, do you guys feel like you can actually start hitting 10K plus per month? If the answer is yes, I just opened up more slots so that you guys can go ahead and apply to get fully one-on-one mentored. Now, this is not for people who don't have a clothing brand. You need to have a clothing brand, but I'm not going to get into it fully just yet. The brand that we're going to be setting up meta ads for today is actually a student in Fashion Wealth who joined the one-on-one mentorship. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So now the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is get ad copies made. Now for the designing part, it's really not hard for SMS pre-drop. It's honestly probably the most easiest part out of all of these things here. But first, what we're going to go ahead and do is grab the design that we're going to use, which I designed this product. I know this thing looks just so hard right now. This product here is just absolutely amazing. It just looks so good, so clean. We need to go ahead and make these people feel like they need to sign up, right? So the way that we do that is by using an offer as leverage. All right, so we got the creative done now. I'm going to go over it just briefly here because I'm not going to stay on this for too long because really this is the most simplest part here. You guys can literally do this on Canva, literally your phone, whatever. We just put the logo right here, Velar Hills, which sounds absolutely insane. That's a really, really hard brand name. Now we put join VIP for free items. First 3 orders are free, money refunded. Now you guys may be asking why is this bold? Why is this bold? Why is this kind of slanted a little bit? Well, everything here is just necessarily black and white, right? And people are just doom scrolling. And we want to kind of grab their attention in order to actually see your ad, click on the ad, sign up for SMS. We want to kind of pull them in. So what we did is that we put this in red. And the reason why we do this, I actually learned this about a year ago when I first started making real money. It was honestly my first $15,000 month that I learned this. People are just doom scrolling and they need to get hooked into your ad. If they do not get hooked into your ad is garbage and nobody wants it. So what we do is that we put money refunded and we put it in red. And the reason why is because people are going to be scrolling and they're just going to see something in red when everything else is just pretty much black and white. And when they see that, they're going to stop and they're going to read money refunded. Now, once they read that, they're going to be like, what the hell is the money going to be refunded to? And they're going to actually read it, look at the products, click on the website, and sign up. And that's exactly what we want. So we just simply put the products here and then we put, the call to action and then the offer. So the first 3 orders is going to be completely free. And the reason why we do this is, yes, we're going to be missing out on maybe, $100, maybe if that. It could be definitely less, most likely. I've done this for all my jobs, all the students in Fashion Wealth, which this here actually is a student for Fashion Wealth. And it just absolutely kills. So although we're losing some money in the beginning, the return on investment is just absolutely insane. You get the highest profit margins when trying to do this. And what we do is that we tell them, hey, first 3 orders are going to be completely free. And when they hear that, they're going to be like, oh shit, I got to be the first 3 orders. Then, you post on your story, over 1,000 people signed up for SMS, which as you guys can see right here, this brand only got 76 SMS subscribers. And it's been over a year since they even had 10. So we're going to go ahead and just scale this the hell up using this, right? And we're going to be doing this using the first 3 orders are free method. And the way that we do that is by pretty much just bringing a whole fan base onto the page, which Instagram, and we just pretty much nurture them, saying hey, first 3 orders is going to be completely free. If you're there before 4 p.m. and you buy near the first 3 orders, we'll be going live, posting it up on our story. Then all the money's going to be refunded and you still get the close. Now, this is going to make people be like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to buy the whole website. And I'll take a picture here from one of my stores that got terminated because I had manufacturer issues. But as you guys can see right here, look at that. We had like crazy orders that were like $500. And this here's the website. It looks really good. And believe it or not, but this here was actually their website before working with us. It looks pretty trash. Like nobody's gonna want to click on any of this. So just to let you guys know, if your website looks like this, you're gonna fail. Now, when we go into the website that we made them, what you guys can go ahead and grab this full pre-built website in the link in the description. This here's my advanced pre-built website that I give to all Fashion Wealth members. And it just looks absolutely insane. It looks super clean. I personally love it. It does the best. It has one of the most highest conversion rates. You can edit all of these reviews right here. You can add images right here. And like I said, it comes fully pre-built. So once you guys go ahead and get the website from the link in the description, it's going to be sent instantly to your email. Once you guys went ahead and grabbed it, you just import it with the video guide that you also get sent to your email. And it's going to be uploaded in literally less than 5 seconds. Once it's uploaded, your website will look fully just like this. All you just got to do is just add your products, your pictures, and it's fully done. But now that we're on the website, I'm going to show you guys exactly on what a high converting password page is going to look like. So this here is what the password page looks like. It looks really clean. Another student and Fashion Wealth that is using this is this brand here, and Fraud We Trust. He is going absolutely insane with his brand right now. He is getting crazy amount of views. He is hitting crazy breaking numbers with his sales. He's just going absolutely insane. So shout out to you, Noah. This here is his brand. He has a drop on the 13th. And yeah, he's just about to go absolutely insane. He just hit 11K followers, which when we started working together, he literally had like less than 5K. His products are just absolutely insane. His pictures are crazy. This him here was before we started working together, and this is him right now. As you guys can see, there's a big difference, and it looks really, really good. So shout out to you, Noah. But now, the reason why this website here does the best is because, first of all, it's super simple. It shows the product right here. It shows the logo right here. It shows join VIP for free items. So it's automatically giving the offer. And then we have the timer, which pretty much gives people like a countdown, like, oh shit, there's a countdown for it. It's pretty much like a wow factor, I guess you could say. Most people are going to look at this and be like, this is so simple. But to people who actually want this product here, it's going to be a wow factor to them. And I was going to say, press to join VIP plus free items. And that's exactly what we want. And we make it nice, bright, and red, especially because, there's some red here and all that. So they click on it and it instantly makes them join for VIP. It doesn't make them put in their phone number. It doesn't make them sign up for X and Y and Z. It just makes them instantly sign up. And that's exactly what we want. We wanted to make it as simple as possible for the potential SMS subscriber. So now moving over to ads. I already started and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I'm just going to kind of go over it briefly. We go ahead and set up a traffic campaign and name it SMS pre-drop. We go ahead and do ad set budget and just literally keep everything like this. You guys can go ahead and pause the video. Click next. Do website. Maximum number of link clicks. You guys, it's probably going to put like this right here, but it always is going to be like limited delivery. And if it doesn't show up for you, it's still going to be limited delivery. You're always going to get the maximum results when you guys do link clicks. So keep that in mind. Come down here, set the budget to $10 just for like the first like 2 or 3 days, just to kind of test, see if you guys are getting an SMS subscriber every dollar or two, and from there, you guys are going to be able to get some good metrics to read, all that type of stuff. And then that'll kind of determine if you scale or not. Now, from here, you're going to want to go ahead and put the age from 13 to 29. Go ahead and keep the audience as United States and gender all, no interest. Then from here, do manual placements and then turn everything off and just keep on Instagram. Now, you guys can turn everything here on, but remember, we are going to have like a bigger fan base on Instagram. So if Meta's going to go ahead and reach out to anybody, we morely wanted to just fully be on Instagram because that's where majority of the audience is actually at. Now, I personally keep these on sometimes. It just all just depends on the brand. So just test it out. Now, this is our first job working together. So I just need to test out all these things here since I am running his ads for him. And I need to go ahead and see everything that we can. So especially because we're spending only $10 a day, it's not really going to hurt the pockets at all. So, I just really want to test this out first instead of like, spending like $100 a day, for example, and then having to test it out and it doesn't work, So we're just going to go ahead and test this out here. Click next, and then we're going to name it offer V1, do manual setup, single image, and we're going to go ahead and use this ad that we made earlier. So this ad here looks absolutely insane. It's like, just looks super clean, super good. So we're going to go ahead and click out of there. We're going to go ahead and put the website URL, turn this off. For the primary text, we're going to go ahead and put February 27th at 4 p.m. because that's the exact day that we're dropping and time. Then headline join VIP for free items plus early access. Now, for the call to action, we're gonna go ahead and put learn more. And the reason why we put learn more is because people don't like to sign up for things. So like, let's just say we put sign up, right? I see a lot of people that be like, put sign up, put sign up. No, you don't. I tested this out. I spent hundreds and even thousands of dollars trying to test it out before, and learn more just always seems to convert the best. So make sure that your pixel setup, if it's red, it's off and you need to turn it back on or fix it somehow. YouTube has like really good resources for that. So just make sure it's green. Now from here, we're gonna go down and turn off multi-advertiser. And then from here, we're gonna go and create a new ad. Now, this is probably gonna be better for those who need like a full step-by-step. So we're gonna go ahead and just do flat lay images. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do single image. We're gonna go ahead and paste the URL right there. Make sure that your whole thing looks like this. Turn this off, and then we're gonna go ahead and do add creative, add, click next. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this flat lay image right here, which I took for him. I'm gonna click next, 1-to-1, and we're gonna kind of keep it just like this, and then this one just like that. Actually, yeah, we're gonna keep it just like this. Boom. Click next, learn more, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. February 13th at 4 p.m. AST, and we're gonna put join VIP for early access plus free items. Learn more next, and then make sure that, like I said earlier, turn all this stuff off. All right, click done. Come out of here. Make sure that all this thing here is good. Enhancements is all off, and now the creative here just looks super clean, super good. And we're gonna go ahead and click publish right there. Yeah, this here looks super good. Yep, let's publish this whole entire thing here. Make sure that everything is good. Make sure you guys always double check it, because I'm telling you that Meta is gonna be on some BS. But actually, because we're doing two creatives, we're gonna just do $20 for now. We want to be able to kind of like, I guess, have some room to test out both of these, and we're just gonna publish them. All right, now it's published, and now I'm gonna be teaching you guys exactly how to read metrics. So obviously I can't use this brand for example, since we literally just set this up. So we're gonna go ahead and look over a student that we're running SMS pre-draw campaigns on for like the last 2 weeks and show you exactly how I read those results. This right here is the brand. So shout out to you, Freddie. He just hit 600 followers. He's about to honestly hit 700 probably by like the end of the week now. And this brand here has absolutely no sales, never did a drop before. Last 12 months, I'll refresh it. Last 365 days is literally $0 in sales. Now, if we go ahead and do like the last, like, let's just say like 30 days, bro, we got so much sessions, 4.5K sessions strictly just off of SMS pre-drop, which is, y'all can see right here, we are just absolutely like getting crazy amount of impressions, which he is also using our pre-built website, which, like I said, you guys can go ahead and grab in the link in the description. It's our advanced pre-built website. It's literally the most best website ever. I use it literally for all my students. I also use it for all my brands. This here is also his password page as well, so it looks super clean. But now I'm gonna teach you guys exactly how to actually read metrics. So now the first thing we're gonna go ahead and look for is the impressions. Okay, we want to go ahead and check to see on which creative is getting the most impressions. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the ones that are actually on, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly why we keep them on. So we look at the impressions. This one here got 56,000 impression with a total of 122,000 impressions. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at the link clicks here. Now we can see that this one here has 1.9K, 378, 300, and 182. This all seems good and all, but is it actually converting SMS subscribers? And the way that we go ahead and look at this is by the day. So as we can see, we're gonna go ahead and just put today. So far we had 2,000 impressions and we had 15 SMS subscribers. Now, so far today, we spent $9. So that means that we're getting an SMS subscriber like every like 85 cents or so like that, which is absolutely amazing. And that's exactly the numbers that we want to see. Now we're going to go ahead and do a 7-day period. Now in the last 7 days, we had 72,000 impressions. And this one here, we're going to go ahead and just go top from bottom pretty much. 20,000 impressions. Every cost per result is about 20 cents, which isn't the best. So, you know, it's already 7 a.m., right? We're going to go ahead and turn this off. This is exactly what we want to go ahead and do. When we wake up, we want to go ahead and look at the last 7 days. So we're going to turn this one off. That video here is actually doing super decent. It got like over 20,000 views already, which this is the product right here. It looks super good. This is probably going to be like one of the best products that we have. It looks a little blurry, but another good product that we have is this one. And probably like my favorite one is this one, honestly. It just looks really good. But now we have the flat lay. And here it is in a bigger version. It literally just a full flat lay. And this one got 11,000 impressions with a 13th cent cost per link click with 285 link clicks. Now, this one here seems like it's doing pretty good, honestly. Another good thing here is we spent 11 cents cost per link click, and we're getting 373, which is really, really good, honestly. And another thing here is we got 13,000 here with 17 cents cost per link click with 483 link clicks. So this here is absolutely insane. This is what we want to look for. We really just want to keep it like under 20 cents, mainly under 15 cents. You know, ideal goal like 10 cents. So as you can see, like this one right here is doing pretty good. This one here is doing pretty good. You know, this one here is at 20 cents. You know, we don't want that one, so we're gonna go ahead and just turn that off, which literally what we did. Another thing here is this one's 17 cents. We're gonna go ahead and play it out for like the next 2 days, and if it ends up going up, then we're gonna turn it off. If it ends up staying stabilized, and we're gonna try to like make another creative that is similar to it and try to make it better so we can get this down to at least like maybe 15 or so. Then from there, we should be able to kind of like, I guess you could say, scale up a little bit more and, you know, up the budget, because you can see we're running about like 20 bucks a day, you know, even $10 a day. And honestly, we can really just up this up to a lot more since we are going to drop soon. We could probably up it up to like 50 bucks a day, maybe within like the next week or so, since we'll be like 1 week closer to our drop day. And the reason why we do this is because we want to just really gain more and more and more and more and more SMS subscribers. When we go ahead and gain more and more and more SMS subscribers, that gives us a higher chance to actually convert these people into sales. Now, I'm going to be displaying a video back like last year, back in February, showing you an example on why we do this and how efficient this actually is. SMS messages get sent out. Look at that, man, clean and nice, you know what I'm saying? Glass, you know what I'm saying?
Not the Taco Bell.
We just got 3 orders in literally just a minute. Like, just now. Like, damn, that's crazy. All right. So now we're sitting at $405 already in 1 minute. Wait, we just made $400 in 1 minute.
You made $400.
All right, let's see. So let's keep going up. 23 people adding to cart right now. Let's see how the SMS messages are going so far. Segments, campaigns. All right, so 5,909 just got sent. 31 people adding to cart. Oh, another one. Look at, oh my gosh, look at the numbers going up.
That's crazy.
All right, hold on, wait. Record on your phone. The whole main point is that we want to go ahead and gain as many SMS subscribers as possible so that they can just get driven all to the site on drop day at the exact time that we drop. So if we drop at 4 p.m., we want over 100, over 500, over 1,000 people just on the site at once. Now, this video that I have here, I wish I recorded longer, but I didn't, because back then I just did not care about, you know, recording the process, I guess you could say, because it just felt normal to me during this time, you know. It still feels normal to me, but I just document it more just to motivate you guys. Like last year, I wish I recorded, you know, months of me hitting $40,000 in a month. I wish I recorded me making $4,000 in literally just a single hour and stuff like that. So I think I do have one clip, which I'll go ahead and put right now.
All right, y'all. So we ended the day off with 4.1K. This is like the...
So anyways, I did end up having the clip, and honestly, it's giving me like really hard nostalgia right now, because I remember, you know, making 3K in an hour was just super, you know, like it was the best feeling ever. And now it just feels normal when I drop. But yeah, boys, more of the story. This is just a motivational video, a guide video, so that you guys can be one step closer to actually making $10,000 a month. Now, I want you guys to remember that nobody here is going to be here to save you. Nobody here cares about you. Nobody here is going to be able to pick up your hand and make you do the work. You need to do the work. If you really want to get out of the trenches, do the work. All right. If you want to go out and get your dream car, buy your mom a house, be able to move to Miami, get your first apartment, do the work. The only thing a 9-to-5 is actually good for is to start up the business. Okay. If you guys do not have the capital now, grind out the 9-to-5 before you guys even start up the brand. If you guys do not have any capital, it's going to be extremely hard to actually make crazy amount of money like this. You need capital. And this is exactly where the 9-to-5 comes in. I'm not telling you to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of your life. I'm telling you to grind it out for the next couple months. Save up $5,000, $10,000, invest it into the brand so you can make life-changing fucking money. Now, me doing this, I had a 9-to-5 and I was grinding it out at 16, 14 years old. And it wasn't until I was 17 that I actually made life-changing fucking money. Now I'm 18 years old. I moved to Miami. I got my dream car. I'm honestly looking to buy another one of my dream cars, which is a C8 Z06, which I think is going to be a great starter car for, I guess you could say, like my supercar journey that I want to do. because I just love cars. My Tesla that I have now is like extremely fast, and I feel like I can get a lot faster. And especially for like, like the $150,000 bar park, I think a C8 Z06 is going to be one of the best go-to. Now, I guess you could say I could buy a Lamborghini Urus with an extra maybe like 50K, but I like the supercar type of look, and the Z06 is exactly what I was looking for. I rented out a few of them. I posted content with it, and it was one of the best feelings ever. So first of all, this needs to be said. You need to learn the skill set first. You need to have the capital first. If you do not have both of those, you're going to fail. And the reason why is not because you're unlucky. It's because you need to have the systems in place. You need to have the ad structure in place. You need to be able to learn how to read ad metrics. You need to be able to create winning products that actually people want, not products that you want and that you want to wear, because you're not selling to yourself. You're selling to an audience. And that's where a lot of people get confused at, and this is exactly why they flop. Now, if you actually watched the full video and didn't just skip to the end, you're probably one of the few people that are actually serious about starting up their clothing brand. And I'm not talking about people who just want a logo, a Shopify theme, and feel like they just want to own a brand. I mean people who actually want data, systems, customers, and predictable sales. Because running meta ads and running SMS pre-drop campaigns isn't actually hard at all. I just showed you guys in less than 30 minutes exactly how to do it. But doing it correctly is what separates brands that make a couple sales and brands that actually scale. Most people fail because they don't test enough creatives, they don't understand metrics, they don't have a real offer. And I don't know why people do this, but they quit after spending $100. So now the month of February just started. I recently opened up a few more spots for my one-on-one mentorship. And it's for clothing brand owners who are already in the game and who want to scale properly. I'm not taking clothing brand owners who just want to start out and are just curious. I'm only taking people who genuinely want to scale, who really want the best for themselves, who are actually committed. This is not a course. This is not a Discord full of beginners. And it's definitely not for people who just want motivation. It's for people who already have a brand, already have products, and is ready to treat this like a real business. Now, before anything, let me be clear. This is not for people who are broke. This is not for people who are looking to get rich quick. If you don't have money to run ads, this is not for you. If you're not willing to show up to calls on time, this is not for you. If you disappear for weeks, this is definitely not for you. Just do not apply. I only work with people who are ready to execute, invest in their brand, and actually follow through with instructions that I give them. Now, after you guys apply, my team will go ahead and reach out to you to see if you qualify. And if you qualify, I personally help you out with your meta ad strategy from testing to scaling, your SMS system so that you're building real own traffic and not some BS traffic that is pulling you in no money at all, your offer and funnel so that your ads can actually convert into real sales. And I'm not talking about 10 or 15 sales. I'm talking about over 100 to 200 to 300 to 400 and more. I'll also help you out with high converting creatives so that you're just not guessing every single step of the way. One of the biggest things I'll also be helping you out with is your brand systems so that your income starts to become predictable. This is not theory. This is not motivation. This is real execution. We look at your store. We look at your business. We look at your back end. We look at your numbers. We look at your ads, and we fix what's broken. Now, the reason why I even do this is because I already built my stores. I scaled them, made over $200,000, and I did this all alone. And if I could do this all alone and I'm still doing it, I have the option to go in and actually teach people who are ready to learn and actually want to change their life like I did. And 90% of all of my income that actually came through was done by my brand system, not by me. I hardly did anything. And I'm going to be honest, I sat there for 1 full year straight working hours and hours and hours on end, getting no results. And then once I found out, after testing out some different things, I ended up hitting the jackpot. And what made me realize is that you don't need to spend 10 hours a day working. You need maybe 1 to 2 hours of full dedication work with things that actually matter and have the systems do its thing. You guys got to remember, motivation is temporary, systems are permanent. And once you guys have systems in place that actually convert you into sales, making money starts to become predictable and laid back and chill. Nobody wants to be working hours and hours on end. We want to go out and just chill and print money. And that's exactly what the clothing brand industry is for. So for those who are actually serious about scaling up their clothing brand and really want to get one-on-one mentored to get results like I did and even better, the application is going to be the first link in the description. And if you're a good fit, my team will reach out. If not, nothing happens. Literally nothing happens if you're not a good fit. But anyways, boys, I'm out of here. Love you all. Make sure you guys subscribe and like. Turn on post notifications because I will be posting every other day, if not every single day, just dropping out free game. But anyways, boys, love you all. Peace out.